in the small farming town of Plainfield, Wisconsin. Life once moved slowly until November 1957, when a quiet handyman named Ed Gein changed it forever. Born in 1906, Ed grew up under the strict control of his mother, Augusta Gein, a religious woman who taught him that the world was full of sin and that women were instruments of evil. His father, an alcoholic, died early, leaving Ed and his brother Henry to care for the farm. In 1944, a fire broke out on their property. Henry was found dead afterward, and though bruises were seen on his head, police ruled it accidental. The next year, Augusta suffered a stroke and died, leaving Ed completely alone in the farmhouse that had always been her domain. Over the next decade, Ed became increasingly withdrawn. He spent nights reading about anatomy, Nazi experiments, and grave robbing. Then he began doing it himself. Between 1947 and 1957, he exhumed bodies from local cemeteries, women who reminded him of his mother. He took parts of their remains home, crafting household items from bones and skin. On November 16, 1957, hardware store owner Bernice Worden disappeared. The last receipt written that morning was for antifreeze sold to Ed Gein. When police searched his farmhouse, they found Bernice's body hanging in a shed, decapitated and gutted. Inside, they discovered skulls used as bowls, masks made from human faces, and furniture covered in human skin. Ed confessed to killing Bernice Worden and tavern owner Mary Hogan, missing since 1954. He admitted robbing graves, but denied eating human flesh. Psychiatrists diagnosed him with schizophrenia and declared him legally insane. He spent the rest of his life in Central State Hospital and later Mendota Mental Health Institute, where he lived quietly until his death from heart failure in 1984. Ed Gein's crimes shocked the nation. Though convicted of only 2 murders, his acts inspired some of horror's most infamous characters: Norman Bates in Psycho, Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Buffalo Bill in The Silence of the Lambs. Even now, the story of Ed Gein stands as one of the most disturbing in American history, not for how many he killed, but for what he did with the dead.